Imagine waking up and realizing that the world around you is becoming blurry. At first, it's just small discomforts, difficulty reading smaller letters, a burning sensation in the eyes at dusk. But what happens when these signs start to grow, threatening to steal your vision forever? Did you know that progressive vision loss is not just an inevitable consequence of aging, but a silent warning that the eyes urgently need care? Studies from the American Academy of Ophthalmology show that after the age of 60, 1 in 3 people experiences some degree of ocular degeneration that can lead to blindness if preventive habits are not adopted. Ignoring the signs can result in cataracts, macular degeneration, glaucoma, and in the worst cases, the total loss of visual autonomy. But what if I told you that it is possible to protect your vision, strengthen your eyes, and even slow down these processes even in old age? Yes, science has already proven that our eyes can be preserved and revitalized with natural and consistent stimulation. Today, you will learn the inspiring story of Dona Aurora, a woman who, after facing the fear of blindness, discovered powerful habits, easy to apply in daily life and backed by science. Habits that saved her vision and her freedom. If you or someone you love is experiencing difficulty seeing or simply wants to protect their vision for the future, don't miss any detail of this special story. It may be the key to keeping your eyes strong and healthy for many years. Dona Aurora was always an active woman full of energy. She loved embroidering, taking care of her garden, and spending her afternoons reading her favorite books. She had never stopped to think about the health of her eyes. For her, blurred vision once in a while was just another normal sign of aging. But without realizing it, the problems began to accumulate. At first, it was just difficulty seeing smaller letters. She would hold the book farther away, adjust the light, change her glasses, and move on. Then came the burning in her eyes, which made her stop reading before finishing the last page. On certain days, images seemed to flicker, as if she were looking through a wet window. Small signs that, on their own, seemed harmless. Until one day, something unexpected happened. She went for her usual morning walk in the park and didn't see a small step on the ground. She tripped, fell to her knees. Nothing serious, just a few scratches. But at that moment, a deep sense of fear took over her. She realized her vision was truly failing, and with it, her freedom was under threat. In the following months, the episodes worsened. Sometimes, she couldn't recognize people's faces from a distance. Other times, she mistook shadows for objects. And what scared her the most was the feeling that her world was, little by little, becoming blurry, gray, distant. It was as if she were slowly being disconnected from the life she loved. That's when Dona Aurora decided to take action. She knew she had to do something, and fast. Her vision was her independence, her joy, her connection to the world, and she wasn't willing to give it up without a fight. The transformation was about to begin. The 6 habits that transformed Dona Aurora's vision and life. Habit 1. The golden oil that renewed her vision. When Dona Aurora began searching for ways to protect her eyes, she never imagined that one of the first discoveries would come from something so simple and so forgotten by most people. It was an old friend, Dona Clarice, who advised her, "Aurora, have you ever heard about the power of castor oil for the eyes?" At first she found it strange. How could a simple oil help strengthen her vision? But Dona Clarice explained that in the old days, people used pure castor oil to naturally lubricate the eyes, combat dryness, and protect against silent inflammations that, over time, destroy eye health. Curious, Dona Aurora researched further. She discovered that studies published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences show that castor oil is rich in ricinoleic acid, a compound with powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant action, capable of protecting the ocular surface, relieving irritation, and, in the long term, helping to preserve the clarity of vision. Determined, she decided to incorporate this new habit into her routine. Every night, before sleeping, she applied a small drop of 100% pure, cold-pressed castor oil onto her closed eyelids, gently spreading it with her fingertips. In the first few days, the feeling of hydration was almost immediate. The burning in her eyes decreased, the redness disappeared, and she began waking up with her sight more rested, less tired. But it was over the months that the most impressive results appeared. Her vision was more vivid, clearer. Reading became pleasurable again. Embroidering her favorite flowers was no longer an effort. It was as if, little by little, her eyes were regaining their lost youth. This was just the first step of the transformation. Other habits would soon follow, each with an even deeper impact on her recovery journey. Habit 2. The red powder that reignited Dona Aurora's vision. In her search to further strengthen her eyes, Dona Aurora came across a surprising discovery brought by a friend who traveled a lot. "Aurora, you need to know about the red powder of goji berry." She had never heard of it, but the friend explained that in Asian villages where healthy aging is a tradition, dried goji berries, ground into powder, and consumed in small daily amounts, had been used for centuries to protect the elders' vision. Curious, Dona Aurora did some research. She discovered that goji berry is considered one of the richest sources of zeaxanthin, an antioxidant specifically for eye health, capable of protecting the macula from degeneration and improving vision quality, even at advanced ages. Studies published in the Journal of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics showed that elderly individuals who consumed small doses of goji berry for just 90 days experienced significant improvement in visual acuity and protection against macular degeneration. Determined, she decided to incorporate this precious habit into her routine. Every morning, she mixed a teaspoon of goji berry powder into her natural yogurt. The slightly sweet flavor, the vibrant color, it was like starting the day with a dose of life. In just a few weeks, Dona Aurora began to feel profound changes. Her night vision improved, the dark spots she saw against the light diminished, and the fear of losing her autonomy, which once hovered over her like a shadow, began to fade. With every spoonful of the red powder, she felt as if she were reaffirming to herself, "My eyes still have much to see. My life still has much to live." Goji berry powder can be easily found in natural product stores or online, and it lasts a long time, since only a small daily amount is needed to reap its benefits. And this was just another one of the natural weapons she discovered to fight for her vision. Habit 3. The tea of life that illuminated her eyes. Dona Aurora knew she was on the right path but felt that something was still missing, something that could strengthen her eyes from the inside out, like true nourishment for vision. That's when, while talking to a local herbalist, she discovered a powerful ritual, a special tea made from a combination of 3 ancient plants, ginkgo biloba, calendula, and hibiscus. Each one of them brought a unique benefit. Ginkgo biloba increased blood circulation, including in the small vessels of the eyes, better nourishing the ocular cells. Calendula, rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, acted as a natural armor against the aging of the macula and retina. And hibiscus, a powerful antioxidant, helped combat the oxidative stress that accelerates eye degeneration. Studies from the Journal of Clinical Ophthalmology show that ginkgo biloba and calendula, when used regularly, can improve visual adaptation in low-light environments and protect against age-related eye diseases. Dona Aurora lovingly incorporated the tea into her routine. Every afternoon, she prepared the infusion, a handful of ginkgo biloba leaves, a few calendula petals, and, to enrich it even more, a touch of hibiscus flowers. The aroma was fresh, the color vibrant, a reddish golden hue that seemed to carry the energy of nature. Drinking that tea became a sacred moment. It was as if, with each sip, she was nourishing not only her eyes but also her soul. Important, responsibly, Dona Aurora also learned that hibiscus, despite its benefits, can lower blood pressure. Therefore, people who already have low blood pressure or are using antihypertensive medications should consult a healthcare professional before adopting this tea into their routine. With care and awareness, she found in the tea a true source of life for her eyes, and felt each week that her vision became more vivid, stronger, and brighter. It was nature working in favor of her inner light. Habit 4. The eye exercise that brought the world back to Dona Aurora. Although she felt her eyes were stronger and more alive with the new habits, Dona Aurora still noticed one difficulty. Sometimes she felt her vision was tired at the end of the day, as if her eyes became lazy, losing focus. That's when, at a lecture on eye health, she heard about something she had never considered before: exercising the eyes, just as one exercises the body. The speaker explained that, over the years, the ocular muscles, responsible for focusing, moving, and aligning vision, also weaken if not stimulated. Dona Aurora was intrigued, and she decided to give it a try. She learned a simple practice known as the 6-point exercise, which could be done in just 5 minutes a day. Sitting comfortably, she looked straight ahead and took a deep breath. Then she moved only her eyes, without moving her head, up and down slowly. Next, she looked to the left and to the right, as if drawing a horizontal line in the air. Then she moved her eyes diagonally, from the upper left corner to the lower right, and then from the upper right corner to the lower left. Finally, she made wide circles with her eyes, first clockwise and then counterclockwise. This simple sequence, done daily, stimulated the eye muscles, improved internal eye circulation, and trained the focusing ability, all crucial factors for preserving visual clarity in old age. Studies from the Clinical Ophthalmology Journal show that regular eye exercises can improve eye mobility, reduce visual fatigue, and even help slow the progression of presbyopia, the famous short arm of aging. In the first few days, Dona Aurora found it funny. She felt her eyes working in a way she had never noticed before. But over time, the sensation of heaviness in her eyes began to diminish. She felt more alert, more focused, as if the world had become sharp again. It was a daily reminder that, just like the body, the eyes also needed movement to stay alive. And Dona Aurora was willing to do whatever it took to keep the spark of life within her. Habit 5. The colorful salad that protected her eyes from time. In her journey to strengthen her vision, Dona Aurora learned that taking care of the eyes wasn't just a matter of drops, teas, or exercises. It was also a matter of nourishing herself with the right colors of nature. During a visit to the nutritionist, she received a precious recommendation. "Aurora, your eyes are made of living pigments. If you want to protect them, you need to eat living pigments too." The guidance was clear. Include in her daily diet fruits and vegetables in bright yellow, orange, red, and deep green. Colors loaded with carotenoids, lutein, zeaxanthin, and natural antioxidants that defend the macula from aging. Dona Aurora embraced the idea with enthusiasm. Every day she prepared a vibrant, life-filled salad. Fresh spinach and arugula, rich in lutein. Grated carrot, abundant in beta-carotene. Ripe tomato, a source of antioxidant lycopene. Pieces of mango or papaya, full of zeaxanthin. And to finish, a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, which enhances nutrient absorption. Studies from the archives of ophthalmology show that a diet rich in lutein and zeaxanthin can reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration, one of the leading causes of blindness in old age, by up to 43%. With each bite of that colorful salad, Dona Aurora felt as if she were giving a gift to her eyes. The colors vibrated on the plate, and then vibrated in her vision, bringing back sharpness, brightness, and vitality to her life. It was simple, it was natural, it was powerful, and once again she proved that nature, when respected, has the power to rebuild even what seemed lost. Habit 6. The inner light that protected her vision. Even with all the physical care, Dona Aurora knew that true health came from within, and that no external practice would be complete without nourishment for the soul. So she decided to create a daily ritual of connection and gratitude for her vision. Every morning, before starting the day, she would sit by the window, let the sunlight softly touch her face, close her eyes, and say a small prayer. "Thank you, my God, for the light that my eyes can still see. May I know today how to see not only with my eyes, but also with my heart. This simple gesture, repeated day after day, not only strengthened her faith, it also strengthened her mind, her optimism, and her willingness to keep taking care of herself. Studies published by the National Institutes of Health show that daily practices of gratitude and spiritual connection are associated with reduced oxidative stress, improved immune function, and even protection of nerve tissues, including the delicate tissues of the eyes. It was something invisible to the eyes, but it reflected directly in them. Dona Aurora understood that protecting her vision was not just about fighting diseases. It was about valuing the beauty she could still see. It was about renewing, every morning, the hope of contemplating the world with clarity, love, and gratitude. And it was in this way that, more than seeing with her eyes, she learned to see with her soul. Today, at 102 years old, Dona Aurora continues to be a true example of light, vitality, and gratitude. Her story proves that vision does not have to fade with time, and that with the right choices and powerful habits, it is possible to protect what connects the soul to the world. She defied the fate that seemed destined. She turned small daily gestures into a wall of protection for her eyes. And above all, she showed that it is never too late to take care of what is most precious. Her eyes, full of life and brightness, continue to admire the sunrise, the beauty of flowers, and the smiles of those she loves, with the same intensity as a young dreamer. Because those who cultivate the light within themselves never let it fade. Conclusion: we've reached the end of this inspiring story. If you made it this far and enjoyed what you learned from Dona Aurora, write in the comments, "I will have the vision of an eagle." And rate this story from 0 to 10. Remember, age is just a number. See you in the next video, and may God bless you.